This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Forget the frustration of picking commerce platforms when you switch your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling wherever you sell. With Shopify, you'll harness the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/tech.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, recently I was accused of hacking one of my haters. I did do a video version of this, but no, I still had some things to say, but I will be repeating some things that I did say in the video. But yeah, overall, for those that don't know what's going on, so a while back in 2016, I had got into it with another YouTuber that was overall just following the trend with other people that were doing videos at the time where, oh, I hate reaction videos. Reaction videos shouldn't exist. It's a lazy form of content. You're stealing content. Blah, blah, blah. Same old conversation as every other video that's ever been made about reaction videos. So, anyways, so how the whole situation started. So there was a YouTuber at the time that did do reaction videos where he got into it with another guy. I did a video defending people that make reaction videos because everybody was trying to put out this narrative that people that do reaction videos don't have no talent. Meanwhile, you got a lot of the guys that be doing reaction videos where they probably are into music or into acting. Like, they got other things that they're doing besides reaction videos. They're just known for doing their reaction videos because that's their more entertaining content. That's the content where a lot of people had discovered them. I don't know why all of a sudden people are just clueless to how the internet works, but I'm like, yeah, usually when somebody got something going on, I'm saying, like, that's where they're overall going to flock to. They're going to see, like, hey, I like their reaction videos. If I decide to check out their other work, that is that fan's decision. But at the end of the day, if this person is still doing reaction videos, that's what they're going to flock to. That's what they're going to be interested in. So my thing is this, me as an entertainer, I know that's like people getting on WWE because, like, oh, the stories are scripted. So it's like, okay, so now what are they supposed to do? Just go out there and just wrestle and not have no stories? You don't even know why those guys are wrestling. It's just two guys out there just wrestling. Yeah, that can be somewhat interesting, but having a story to go with it is even more interesting. So, putting this in reaction video terms, yes, the original video, it is interesting. But seeing a person where they're known for their reactions, that's a little bit more interesting. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm not saying that the original video, that the video I'm reacting to is not interesting unless I'm reacting to it. I'm just saying, people subscribe to me for my reactions. I'm saying if they didn't like my reactions, then they wouldn't be subscribed to me. So they'll subscribe to one of my other 49 different YouTube channels. So, but anyways, so yeah, that was the conversation. But it all had stopped at some point in time because PewDiePie, I remember he started doing reaction videos, just more so doing like try not to laugh challenges. And then at that point, you were seeing people like, yeah, you seen where YouTubers were doing it. And then eventually it started getting introduced onto Twitch. I ain't seen people do reaction videos on TikTok. I'm saying, like, you see reaction videos just about everywhere, you know? But how did the whole hatred towards reaction videos started? It all started, I believe, with this one YouTuber named I Hate Everything's where, so his whole persona is that he hates stuff, you know, but I don't think he genuinely hates it. He just says it for entertainment purposes. Like, that's what his whole, like, persona is. He just hates stuff. But yeah, I think he did the first video, and then from that point on, everybody was like, oh, well, let's just follow with this trend on hating on reaction videos, just pretty much repeating some of the things that he says. But the difference between his video and other people's videos, like, so I'm trying to think of a person's video for an example. Okay, grade A under A. So I will talk on, because he did do a video too where he talked on reaction videos and stuff, but I felt like it was more of an emotional video where he, like, he did his, well, he might have done a few. I just remember the one that he did where he was going off on Tyrone Magnus for reacting to one of his videos and stuff. But the difference between I hate everything's video and let's say grade A under A, or it just, you know what, let's not even throw in a YouTuber in the mix. Let's just say like a I hate everything's video and then another person's video. I hate everything, like I said, that's his character, that's his persona. He's supposed to, whatever is trending, he's supposed to talk on it, but he hates it. I find that so creative, and I find that like so much more interesting because he's challenging himself to talk on something that he supposedly hates, but I genuinely don't believe that he just there are all these different things that he talks on that he hates and stuff. Like, he has genuine hate in his heart for it. Because there is the one video game where I think he does play a lot of it. I don't know. I assume that he's played a lot of it if he's making a whole I hate video about it and stuff. So, but yeah, the video game Destiny 2. I remember he did do a video talking on why he hates it. I need to watch that video one of these days because, no, it's like, I think I can agree with probably, I haven't even watched the video, but I know that there's probably a lot of stuff that I can agree with him on because I played a lot of Destiny 2. But yeah, it's like he'll do that. He might say like, oh, I hate let's just go on to his channel real quick and just see some of the, because it's been a minute since I've seen anything on his channel and stuff. But no, let's go ahead, check it out real quick. YouTube's taking a while to load up. All right, so the last, hold on for a second, let me click on his channel. All right, so the last videos that he did was, so he did do some more Destiny videos, but then he also talked on the weekend show, The Idol. I don't think a lot of people had liked that show, but the thing is this though, where it's like, that's his character, that's his persona, that's what he's supposed to be doing. So he just talks on the one thing that's going viral, and he just does a video where he he hates it. But I don't think that he's like losing sleep at night over it. I don't think that he has genuine hate in his heart. But comparing that to other videos, so you know what, no, talking on Gray Under A, like I remember when he did where him and Tyrone Magnus, so how that whole situation started, I remember when Tyrone Magnus had reacted to one of his videos, and Grade A Under A, he got mad about it, copyright claimed the video. I think Tyrone Magnus took it as a way where it's like, oh, he didn't want me to react to his video, he wouldn't even have copyright claimed it. But regardless, whatever the situation is, if Tyrone Magnus really wanted to just make money off of the video and stuff, regardless, Tyrone Magnus did take the video down. Gray Under A, he got upset about it, and then from that point on, it led into a beef. But I do remember watching his video, and he just seemed like so upset about it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, fam, you should not show that much emotions to a video. I'm saying, like, I done had people, like, with some of the videos I ain't seen about myself, I'm like, yeah, it's something where I'm like, all right, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel, you know. Or if it's somebody reacting to one of my videos, it would be so weird for me to get on somebody about reacting to one of my videos and stuff where I ain't had haters of mine. It's funny how, like, they'll get on me about reacting to videos, but I ain't had haters of mine react to my videos and stuff. So it's an odd thing. It's a very odd thing that got in the mixed in and stuff with all this hatred and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, like, so from 2016 to 2020, more like drama was like just overall happening between me and this group. And yeah, I'm saying, like, these guys, it got crazy some days because I'm like, fam, who just wakes up and just be like, oh, let me just hate on TMossBoss? Like, the fact that I'm the first thing that you think of and the last thing that you think of, like, that, you know, for a whole duration of a day, I'm like, I just find that weird. You know, I found it very, very weird where I'm like, people are paying attention to me that much, but in a negative way. Like, a positive way, I feel like it's okay. Like, you know, you're not damaging your mental over it. But I feel like a lot of these guys, like, if their mental wasn't already damaged prior before the little TMossBoss hate train, it's definitely damaged now. Like, no, you got serious mental issues, bruh, and you need some professional help over that type of stuff. But anyways, but no, throughout that time, yeah, I was getting a massive amount of hate, dislikes, hate comments, I'm saying harassment, all that stuff. Like, whether it was messages, tweets, like, there was never, I had to say, like, at least once a week, I was having, not even once a week, every day, just flat out every day, like, there was somebody from that group harassing me. So fast forward maybe a week or two ago, so yeah, the guy that started all of the drama in the first place, he was hacked. And no, the thing is like, it's very unfortunate. You know, it's messed up that he had to go through that. I wouldn't want to go through no stuff like that. So that, me saying that should put the idea in your head that, okay, well, TMossBoss just said that he wouldn't want to go through no stuff like that. He's saying that it's unfortunate and talking about the hater and stuff. So that should send a clear sign that, yeah, TMossBoss ain't had nothing to do with that, but people are trying to accuse me of it. So besides the video, like, because I did one, because there was some things I wanted to say, like, that I didn't get a chance to say in the video because I was busy focusing on other stuff. But I wanted to talk on that too, and I did kind of talk on that in the video and things. But my thing is that when I hear of like that hacking stuff, you know, like, cause it's messed up, it's unfortunate, you know, and I know I wouldn't want something like that to happen to me. So that an obvious question I feel like that needs to be asked is, why would I do that to somebody if I wouldn't want that same thing to happen to me? You know, like, hacking ain't no joke. Like, the fact that you could potentially lose your channel and have to start all over, yeah, that's something where I'm like, look, we might have our differences, we might have our issues, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to put somebody through some stuff like that. You know, it's like, yeah, he might upload some videos that's questionable, but at the same time, I'm like, fam, if anybody needs to destroy his channel, it needs to be him, not somebody else, you know? And honestly, that's what I personally see in his future, where it's like he's going to get to a point where he starts thinking to himself, where overall, like, the conclusion to it is him like stopping all of the different videos that he's uploading. He might delete the channel, he might keep the channel up, and you know, just let the videos just sit on there. Like, maybe he might want to return one day, but I personally believe that it's not going to be me, it's not going to be somebody else, it's going to be him. He's going to sit down and get to thinking about it and be like, I don't want my life to be like this for the rest of my life, because it's either that you're always going to have to be, you know, dealing with somebody hacking your channel, dealing with beef, dealing with drama. That's going to be you for the rest of your life. Or you have that option where you could just walk away from all of this stuff. Yeah, you know, you probably got fans that want to continue on the toxic stuff, because I personally, here's the thing. I know for a fact that he got fans that want to continue the toxic stuff, because I didn't even know that he was hacked. And then all of a sudden, I got somebody commenting underneath my videos talking about, did you hack such and such? I look it up and I'm like, oh, dang. You know, I had to actually, because no, that's how I had to do it. So I couldn't find his channel by searching for it. So Social Blade, they got it set up where you can search up the person's channel, and it's like, I guess like whatever link that it is now, then you can find it that way and stuff. So yeah, I went on Social Blade, seeing that it was like some, I don't know, I couldn't even really make out what it was, just like some random stuff that was being posted onto the channel and stuff. But no, I was like, dang, that's messed up, you know, but I just left it at that. And then a few more people started commenting, talking about, did you hack him? Like, oh, you 100% hacked him and things. I'm thinking to myself, do you see the videos that he do on his channel? Like, for those that don't know about this guy, so he's a commentary channel. He pretty much just finds things that he could talk about in a negative way. Yeah, he might have done some videos where he talks about stuff in a positive fashion, but for the most part, he'll do videos where he talks on things in a negative way. So my thing is this: when you do a video, this is the internet, all right? So in case if you guys don't know how the internet works, usually what happens when you talk about something in a negative way, like let's say for an example, I talk on a professional wrestler. Let's say I talk on Roman Reigns, right? So just recently Roman Reigns lost at WrestleMania, so let's say I'm all like, you know, oh, that was an underwhelming match. Roman Reigns, he didn't even do nothing. He just does the same old stuff. No, Roman Reigns is a horrible wrestler. He's the worst. I wish he would retire. I wish he would just stop wrestling altogether. It's like, go follow his cousin in Hollywood or something. That just sounded, that's the thing, I just improvised that. Look, Roman Reigns, if you hear this, I am sorry. I don't know what just came. I'm very good at improvising stuff. But anyways, I don't feel that way about Roman Reigns. If you guys know me, you know how much I love Roman Reigns. And I'm like, man, I was sitting down, it, like, honestly, it hit me, like, talking on wrestling real quick, it hit me that it's like, dang, we might be in like the final era of Roman Reigns. And I'm like, I don't want to see that. I want to see this man continue his, wrestling journey and stuff. I just feel like it just went by way too quick. Like, I mean, he's been in the game for a while, but I'm like, dang, bruh. I'm like, this might be the end of the Roman Reigns era. I'm like, I don't want to see this. But anyways, but no, I go on social media, right? And I start talking negative about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns got a lot of fans. So my thing is this. All right, let's just ask the $1 million question. What's going to happen to me where Roman Reigns, let's just see how many followers he has across his socials right now. Roman Reigns, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Okay, let's see. So, Instagram, 8.4 million followers. Twitter, 5.1 million followers. Facebook, 30 million followers. TikTok, 2.3 million followers. Me, I have to say, maybe a little over 30,000. No, actually, I take that back. I pretty much have under 100,000 followers. When I add up all my platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of it, like every platform profile, all that is definitely under 100,000 followers and stuff. What do you think is going to do more damage? Me and my little subscribers, or Roman Reigns and his whole fan base? This man literally has thousands of people seeing this man everywhere he goes, on TV or when he's at one of these wrestling shows. I'm saying, it's like, yeah, I might have thousands of people watching my YouTube shorts, but other than that, it's like, overall, the conclusion of that whole situation, that I am going to get attacked. Especially if I do a video where it generates a lot of views, it generates a lot of attention, and I'm talking about Roman Reigns in a negative fashion. Yeah, people are going to see that. People are going to feel a certain way about that. But let's just say it don't just stop there. Let's say I'm doing this to a bunch of different people, right? Like, I'm doing this to Roman Reigns, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, LA Knight, musicians. Let's say I do this to Ice Spice, Tupac's, talking about him, and then his fans are seeing it. Kendrick Lamar, Drake, J. Cole, actors, Denzel Washington, Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't know. I'm trying to think of some other writers and, the guys behind the scenes. James Cameron, Stephen King, Steven Spielberg. I'm talking about these guys, but in a negative fashion. What's going to happen to me? People are going to see, the fans are going to see that, and then when they see me, it is going to be a problem. So, putting this into, the terms of the hater that was just recently hacked, putting his situation in the mix. You make all these different videos attacking all these different people. What do you honestly think is going to happen to you? You think that they're going to roll out the red carpet, shake your hand, and be like, hey, thank you for attacking the people that I'm a fan of, or whatever it is that he's talking about, but thank you for attacking that subject. No, they're going to do things that's going to get back at you. I'm saying, that's why I'm trying to honestly figure out, how can it be that people can be that clueless to how the internet works? That's usually how that stuff happens. So it's like, if there's anybody to blame with his whole situation, him getting hacked, he gotta blame himself. Look at the content that you're doing. You're doing videos that's attacking people, and you think that it's okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, and I know people are gonna probably ask me, and I did say this I think I said this in the video, but anyways, I know people are probably asking me, like, well, what am I doing in return? Because it's like, if you're saying that, people are going to attack him for, the stuff that he said about them and stuff, then what are your plans? I ain't got no plans. I ain't got that time to be focused on people. Focusing on myself. And I think I did say this in the video. But anyways, no, in the beginning of 2020, I told myself, like, I'm putting that drama behind me. I'm putting the hate behind me, all that stuff. I am focusing on myself. It did take some months, but eventually, me focusing on myself, doing more with my podcast, making music, working more on YouTube videos, got into streaming. Like, there was so much that I achieved in the year of 2020. I'm like, fam, I had to say, like, it might have not been my breakout year. Well, my breakout year was 2015, but I felt like 2020, that was definitely a good year for me when it came to content creating and stuff. So that's why I'm like, when focusing on myself, bettering myself, and just overall having a success story, that's my get back. My get back is just overall me just being successful and focusing on myself. Because that's one thing that I have seen about those guys, where it's like they want you to pay attention to them. They want you to acknowledge them. No pun intended for Roman Reigns, but it's like they want you to overall just hear the things that they gotta say. And I'm like, fam, it don't work like that. I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care about your videos. I don't care about none of that. I've always have said stuff like that, but it just seemed like it never really clicked in their head and stuff. Like they always tried to push off their opinions on me and stuff. And I'm like, fam, I ain't got that type of time to be out here listening to people's opinions. I'm like, if that's your opinion, okay, cool. Sleep with it, think with it, whatever you want to do with that opinion. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that that is your opinion. But it's like to make a whole video about your opinion. But it's like you're not just doing this with me. You're doing this with a bunch of different people. What do you honestly think is going to happen to you at the end of the day? And I know people are going to be thinking like I'm encouraging the hacking. Like, it's like, oh, the hacker had a justifiable reason. No, you should never hack nobody. You should never put yourself in no situation like that because people blaming me for it. My thing is this. Why would I do something like that? Or at least why would I, if whether it was me or I had somebody else do it, why would I do that? Put myself in a situation where my channel is in jeopardy because, yeah, let's say some some breadcrumbs was left behind, and YouTube, they do an investigation. They're all like, oh, well, it led back to this YouTuber in Seattle. What do you want to happen to him? Oh, well, we'll give you that option where you'll like temporarily suspend him or just overall just like get rid of his channels and all that stuff altogether. Put myself in a situation where I lose all the work that I worked on? No. Excuse me. I am not putting myself through no situation like that. Yeah, I might have my differences with the person, but I'm not going to stoop that low. All right, I got better things to be doing. But it's like the thing is this, where it's like you got to understand that you've made a lot of enemies with the content that you post. You shouldn't be surprised by that, So it's like I'm saying, this ain't the first, and you would think like this will be a sign. You would think even the other 2 times I remember when he got caught up in some stuff, because I remember he got caught up for being a racist. You would have thought that would have been a sign, and he'd be trying to make amends with people and be like, hey, I would like to apologize to anybody that I've offended. I realized, because I'm saying there was the one guy, iDubbbz. Wasn't it iDubbbz? I think he changed that. I think he did change up his content. I don't know if he's still doing the same thing. Who knows? It might have been a situation where he's just like, I gotta go back to my old ways. But I think he's doing different content. He was like, he did a video a month ago. I made a Super Monkey Ball arcade machine. Huh. Okay. I mean, hey, do your thing, iDubbbz. But my thing is this though, where it's like you got people out there that can change their content, where it's like if they know that they're doing negative content, they'll change their content, apologize, make amends with people, and just be like, have a complete 180, go through a complete 180 of a change. And I'm saying at the end of the day, he's just under this impression where it's like, oh, I got it. Because here's the thing. He has the wrong type of fan supporting him. Like, if I could talk about the YouTuber that I've had issues with, the one that I've been talking about the past one, because I know I've talked about a lot of different YouTubers, but just in case if you lost track, the YouTuber that I've had beef with, he doesn't have the right type of fans supporting him. He has the fans that overall, it's like, and I don't even think he realizes that, where it's like, they're leading you into a self-destruction mindset, where it's like, they're gonna hype you up, they're digging you further and further in a hole, but yeah, they're hyping you up, and you're just going along with it, and then eventually, you're gonna have yourself in a situation where the fans ain't gonna be able to help you, YouTube ain't gonna be able to help you, nobody is going to be able to help you. And I feel like that's when it's going to hit him, where it's like, dang, I should have changed. I should have made amends. I should have did this. I should have did that. But it's going to be far too late. And people are hearing this and they're probably just laughing, like, oh, TMossBoss don't know what he's talking about. He don't understand nothing. He's just, fam, I have been a content creator for 14 years. I have seen stuff like this on a regular basis. I have seen so many content creators go because of stuff like this, because they allow that drama to get to their head. Where are they now? Nowhere. Gone. Probably working a 9 to 5. But it's like I'm saying, at the end of the day, you very well have that chance to change. You very well have that chance to make amends with people. This ain't about the fans. This ain't about the content. This ain't about YouTube. None of that. This is about you being a man. I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's like there's people where it's like I had drama with them at one point in time. Like, this is like people I went to school with that just overall know. Like, I just wasn't too long ago where I had an issue with a family member, and I thought it was gonna get to a point, and that was the whole sad thing about it. Like, if I could just get a little dark real quick and things. But anyways, I had a situation with one of my family members, and I made it in my mind. I'm all like, no, I have no reason to talk to them. I have no reason to hang out with them. None of that stuff. If they do their thing, I'm doing my thing. I don't want to be bothered with them. Next thing you know, it was there was just a day where me and my mom was chilling, and this family member had called my mom and told us that my uncle, he was shot and killed. And it immediately had hit me. I mean, immediately had hit me. And it was shocking news, because it's like, you see this person full of life. You see this person like on a regular basis, and you just don't think like that's how they would go out. You think like, okay, it's just gonna be like every other old person, where it's like, they leave this world because of old age and stuff. It's like their body can't like keep up anymore. But it's like, to just hear where their life abruptly ends, it still hits me till this day. But I'm like, after that, this family member, I made amends with them, and ever since then we've been cool with one another. It's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want myself to be in that situation where it's like I haven't made amends with somebody, and it's like, and something tragic happens, so it's like, I'm not sure whether it's something that tragic happens to me or to that individual. I would like for me and that individual to be on good terms. Now, I guess like trying to compare family with a situation like this, it's like, hey, at the end of because there was a time I remember where a friend of his, was trying to get us to have a private conversation with one another, and I'm like, look, if he wants to apologize, he can tweet it, he can make a video. One of those two things. I don't care if you get like, I don't care what the situation is, but it's like, if he's trying to apologize, it don't require no conversation. He can tweet it, or he can make a video. Even if it's just a audio recording of him just saying, hey, TMossBoss and every other person that it doesn't even have to be me. If he just makes a video just talking to everybody all together, because this is what honestly what I think that he needs to do. All right, the content that he's doing, he needs to stop. The crazy thing is that like, he obviously hasn't learned his lesson, because he's most likely gonna just turn around and continue doing the same videos that he's been doing. But this is what he needs to do. He needs to stop doing the videos that he's doing. Keep the videos up, do whatever you want to do with them. I at the end of the day, I don't really care about those videos. Those videos ain't making me lose any sleep. I still to this day haven't even watched any of the videos that he's made about me. I tried, but it's cringy, because I'm like, you're talking about me as if you know me. Fam, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You do not know me. Just because you watch some 15, 20-minute videos, or even some shorts or whatever, and then listen to my music, you know of content creating me, but you don't know me personally, all right? But what you need to do is definitely change up the content that you're doing. You got all this content in the world that you could possibly be doing. You could be doing like movie reviews, but even my thing is this: you don't even have to change up the content. No, rewind on that. You don't even have to change up the content. Just stop talking about people in a negative way. Because I'm saying this, the thing is this: you continue doing what you're doing, this one time of you being hacked, this is going to be a numerous thing. I think, didn't he have like another channel before, and then that channel got hacked and he couldn't upload on it anymore? I don't know how that situation went about, but I think there was a time where it's like his channel or something, like, I know he does have two channels. I don't know if it was a situation where he just created another channel, but I think something had happened to his original channel, and then he had to like pretty much create a whole new channel and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself like, and you still ain't learned your lesson. Like, that's on some stuff where I'm like, you done had your channel, if there's another time where your channel had been hacked, you had your channel hacked twice, you had a exposing video of you exposing you out to be a racist, then you had a video of you exposing you for talking to underage girls. I'm trying to think, and then it's like, fam, you would think that's 3 things right there. Well, 4 things: 2 channel hackings and 2 exposing videos. 4 things right there, and you still ain't trying to change your ways. That's the part that just confuses me so much about this situation. It's like, you would think that's like that person that just goes out and commit crimes, and you would think like, okay, after the last time where they got handed like some fat sentence, that's like, okay, they're not going to commit crimes no more. They're going to change their ways. This situation ain't no different. But if I can pass out some advice where it's like, even if it ain't him, let's say it's somebody else that's listening to this, but they're in the same situation as him, stop doing what you're doing, all right? The thing is this, stop doing what you're doing. If it's in a negative fashion, stop doing that, because it ain't gonna lead you nowhere. But overall, stop that. Make amends with people. And cause I remember with that whole, like, he wanted to have like a private conversation and all that stuff, and I'm like, look, if you're trying to apologize, no, because so that's what it was. It was the third party that was like talking about it and stuff. And I'm like, look, he's trying to apologize. All he just needs to do is just tweet it out. He ain't even got to make no video. I gave him the option to just go and just tweet it out. Just be all like, hey, I apologize. Okay, cool. Lay like plates wiped clean. Wherever we go from here, that's cool. Because my thing is this. There was another person I remember I had beef with, and me and him, we're good friends now. But I remember me and this individual, we were going back and forth making videos about one another and stuff. At one point in time, he reached out to me. He was all like, hey, I just wanted to apologize for the videos that I made about you. I'm like, fam, say less. I'm like, we chilling, we cool. I ain't gonna hold that against you and stuff. I was like, even people from this community that I ain't been talking about, there was like people from this YouTubers group, they've even came to me and apologized for videos that they've made about me. So I'm saying, it's like, if you got it where fans of yours can do it, what's stopping you from doing it? But so anyways, I remember I told the guy, I was like, look, if he wants to apologize, he can make a video. It was like, he even got to make a video. He could just tweet it. And he's all like, oh, well, he's dyslexic. So I'm like, so what stopped him so he can make a negative video about me? All of a sudden, his dyslexia is gone if he's making a negative video about me or about somebody else. But when it comes time to actually do something good for once, all of a sudden he's dyslexic. I'm not trying to take that away from him. If he is suffering from dyslexia, then that's messed up. But at the same time, fam, if you got to, okay, then make a video. I'm saying that at the end of the day, all you just gotta do is what you've been doing in all your other videos. I know it's like, oh, he's dyslexic, he doesn't know how to start the camera. Then he shouldn't be a content creator then. But I'm saying, I'm like, if you gotta write the apology backwards, then it's like, okay, at least I know that he attempted to apologize. But I'm saying, if there ain't no apology, then it's like, bruh, I ain't got nothing to say to him. So it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not trying to hear nothing about no excuses, talk about, oh, he's dyslexic, he can't. I'm like, okay, then like I'm pretty sure he can figure it out. I'm pretty sure there's probably some dyslexia translator website. You got AI technology and all these other different things coming up out the woodworks. The funny thing is, let me just see if Twitter has that. But I'm pretty sure it's like, if Twitter ain't got it, then I'm pretty sure you could go somewhere. Like, there's an app out there for a person where it's like, if they suffer from dyslexia, where it's like, you just say it into the your microphone on which you want it to be typed, copy, paste. I'm saying, bro, like, but no, let me just see if Twitter got like an audio thing. Oh, so they do have an audio thing. I don't know if no, actually, I think, well, so it's like, it's the audio thing where it's like, you can, it's like, it ain't really a tweet, like, it don't translate the audio into a tweet, but it's like, it's still just some audio and stuff where it's like, like a voice memo or something like that. But anyways, he could do that. He can make a video, he can make the tweet, but it's like, all them excuses, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? If he's going to continue coming out with excuses, then let this just be a regular thing with him, with this channel being hacked and exposing videos coming out, because that's all I see from him. That is all that I see. That's the one thing that I realized, where it's like, I ain't got to do nothing, because he's doing all of this stuff to himself. So people trying to say, oh, you hacked them and all that. I ain't even got no reason to hack. Not now. Maybe if this would have been some years ago, I probably would have had a reason to hack him. But for what, I don't know, nothing. I just recently played the hacking video game and I realized that I suck at hacking. So if I probably would have tried to hack him, I probably would have hacked myself in the process. But at the end of the day, I ain't got no reason to do that to somebody. I'm like, I got my own life to be worried about. I got my own things that I'm focused on. I ain't got that type of time to be out here hacking people. So anyways, yeah, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube. Follow or subscribe viewing this on podcast streaming service. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.